The Season 1 Reloaded blog post is here, and with that we have our new major and minor augment for all three of the brand new things that are gonna have augments inside of the game, and that is Vulture Aid, the brand new ammo mod called Lightment, and lastly a returning field upgrade, Tesla Storm. Now, as I did with the previous series that I guess I never fully finished, but that's just because the interest towards those augments became less and less interesting for people to watch, I will 100% be returning with reviews of all three of these on launch. I'm gonna try to grind my ass off whenever the map drops, and we're going to be taking a look first at Vulture Aid, which is a perk that we haven't seen since Black Ops 2 Buried. And also, I will be honest, the actual icon of it looks a bit like Deadshot Daiquiri, which is weird. I would have expected them to go for like the red look that it had, but you know, whatever. I gotta say that the perk machine and everything about it looks really cool, and it has this almost like cartoony look to it. It looks like a cell shaded skin basically. It's described as you'll discover an increase in the variety of loot dropped from enemies. Additionally, loot takes the form of essence vials and small ammo drops, which is I think the biggest thing that we wanted to hear. Finally, some perk or something is actually going to start dropping us ammo, similar to the way that Mule Cake did on Cold War, which is just what I've been craving since the launch of the game. So this is already going to become a must-have perk. Now, if we're going to look at the major augments, the first one is called Fetid Upgrade, kind of like that play of the name on it. On death, zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that charges your field upgrade. Now, I gotta be honest, this is probably one of their more unique major augments, or just augments overall. And I really like the creativity of it. I wasn't really expecting something like this to happen to Vulture Aid, but I'm completely open to it and I cannot wait to test this out myself. Smell of Death. On death, zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that conceals you while standing in it. Another like gas related one. This perk just loves farting, I guess. Basically, this sounds like maybe these smoke grenades, which also kind of do the same thing where it just hides you from zombies, but this time around it's going to be in the form of an augment. And the last major augment is Parting Gift. Vulture Aid ammo drops give more ammo to wonder weapon. In all honesty, that one does seem pretty useful up until the wonder weapons part, especially since Citadel de More, the map that we're going to be getting this perk on, and obviously we're going to be seeing this perk on both Liberty Balls and Terminus Island. But if you don't know, at least on Citadel de More, you will not find any use in this augment because the wonder weapons are melee weapons. So you know what, I'll take it. I guess the ray gun does exist and maybe they'll buff it at some point. And then on to the minor augments. The first one is called Condor's Reach. Auto pick up loot from further away, which is I guess like a little hoover that you'll have, or a vacuum, I don't know what you want to call that. Carry on luggage. Critical kills have a chance to drop extra salvage. This I will already tell you, just use this. Like, we haven't even tested it out, but anything that gives you more of something that's super useful like ammo or salvage, take it. Take it. And then lastly, Picky Eater. On death, zombies have a higher chance of dropping your current equipment. Just carry on luggage. That one's the best one to use. I can predict that from a mile away. From here, we have a very interesting ammo mod that is being, I guess, for the first time introduced with a very funky little pill icon. Basically, whenever you kill zombies, they'll be dropping you these things that will allow you to heal some more. Bullets deal light elemental damage. Each bullet has a chance to transform a normal or special enemy's health into a healing glyph that moves to nearby injured allies. I think that's pretty cool, and if you just want more health, I can see a lot of use in this one. But let's quickly jump over to the major and minor augments and check them out. I can already see big game. That was already interesting, because if there's big game in this, oh my goodness, I'm really curious what it's gonna do. So the first major augment is called Antibiotic. Antibiotic. Yes, there we go. The healing glyph now damages enemies that touch it, but its lifetime is reduced. So this is interesting because we've never seen this actual ammo mod in game. Totally off topic, but that's like a greenish red. That looks nasty. I would not want to drink that. But I'm really curious how these actual glyphs are going to work, because it says that the lifetime is reduced. It's just something that I'm gonna have to hop in and test out, or you yourself is gonna have to do that. But let's move on to big game. Lightmen can activate on elite enemies, dropping 3 more health glyphs. Oh, I'll be honest, that is not what I was expecting. And the last one is Dual Action. Consuming a health glyph will temporarily allow you to heal faster. Honestly, apart from maybe Antibiotic, I don't think any of these are pretty good. Maybe big game. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking three healing glyphs at once. And then on to the minor augments. Longer life, the healing glyphs lifetime is increased. Extra strength, the healing glyphs replenishes more health when consumed. And lastly, express remedy, increase the range that the glyph will move to an ally. Again, something I'm just gonna have to personally test out. We've never seen this ammo mod. It reminds me of like a childhood game that I played, this little pill icon. I can't explain it. It's just so bizarre, but I'm kind of into it. I'm intrigued and interested, and I'm really up for new ammo mods. I was expecting them to reuse stuff like they did for field upgrade and the perk, but I am very surprised by the fact that we're getting a brand new ammo mod. It could be absolutely dookie though. We're just gonna have to wait and see. And now on to Tesla Storm. If you haven't heard of Tesla Storm, it was in Cold War, not in Vanguard, but then in Modern Warfare Zombies. Basically, electrocution is created and like joins up with your teammates, or you can just electrocute yourself and then just kill zombies with it or stun them. It's pretty good. It's not the worst. It's not the best. Maybe it'll be really powerful. Let's check out the augments. The first major one is called Transformer. The field's damage is increased by the number of allies that are connected. This sounds like a very similar thing that we were able to do inside of Cold War, so I guess that makes sense why they returned that. Shockwave on activation, stun and damage all nearby enemies. I'm guessing it like creates an explosion, because isn't that what this already does? Lightning connects to other players, stunning and damaging normal enemies, nearby enemies. What's the difference? That I'm guessing it's just gonna be an explosion. Describe it better. Static discharge on activation create a lethal surge of electricity around you. So again, I think it's just another one that you're gonna have to experience in game to see the difference, because I'll be honest, these two kind of sound similar-ish, and the shockwave one just sounds like the normal use, but again, maybe it's that actual explosion. We'll see. And lastly, minor augments. Power grid. Increase the range the electric tether can connect to allies, something we did see on Cold War. Overclocked, your movement speed is increased during Tesla Storm. And lastly, lithium discharge, increased Tesla Storm duration. I think overclocked is going to be my favorite, because anything to increase my speed even more, I will 100% take. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the augments. Thursday to Friday is going to be very interesting, so if you want to see those reviews or just overall reviews of the things, because I'll probably do that, like I'll probably test them out on their own, and then with minor augments, or just try to test them out overall together. We'll see. A lot of stuff to come out. I think Vulture Aid is the most interesting because it's, you know, a brand new perk, hell yeah, but also it's gonna give me ammo, hell yeah, and more salvage. Oh my god, you're like a gift from the gods of Call of Duty. Thank you, Treyarch. And also the map looks absolutely insane. You've probably seen plenty of the gameplay right now, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be playing throughout this video. So thank you so much for watching. If you've watched this far, if you want to see those videos, definitely be sure to stick around, subscribe or whatever, I don't know, drop a like. Yeah, I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.